Beneath the quiet surface of the pond, two ancient hunters prepare to strike. In this realm of muted light and tangled green, life and death are separated by a mere ripple, a flicker of movement, a split-second decision. Here, the laws of nature are absolute, and survival is a relentless moment-to-moment struggle. The stage is set for a confrontation between two perfectly adapted predators, each a master of its domain, each embodying a different philosophy of the hunt. This is not a battle of malice, but of instinct, a timeless dance choreographed by millions of years of evolution. The snapping turtle is a living fossil, an armored relic from a time when dinosaurs roamed the earth. Its design has remained largely unchanged for millennia, a testament to its brutal efficiency. It is a creature of profound patience, a sentinel of the murky depths. Its shell, a domed fortress of bone and keratin, offers near-impregnable defense against the dangers of the pond. Mottled and often covered in a layer of algae, it blends seamlessly with the muddy substrate, becoming just another stone, another shadow on the pond floor. This camouflage is its greatest weapon, turning the turtle into an ambush predator of unparalleled lethality. Its head, a gnarled and powerful appendage, can retract into the safety of its shell or extend with astonishing speed. And at the end of that muscular neck lies its primary weapon, a beak-like jaw, sharp as a blade and powered by muscles capable of delivering a crushing force. It does not chase its prey. It simply waits for the world to come to it. Motionless, sometimes for hours on end, it conserves energy, its ancient mind focused on a single, inevitable moment. Its very presence is a gravitational force, warping the placid environment around its patient, silent form. The snapping turtle is a monument to the power of defense and the devastating effectiveness of a single, decisive action. Its adversary is a study in fluid dynamics, a creature of pure motion and stealth. The water snake is a master of adaptation, a serpent that has conquered the boundary between land and water. Lacking the armor of the turtle, it relies on speed, agility, and a profound connection to its environment. Its slender, muscular body glides through the water with an effortless grace, propelled by sinuous, lateral undulations that create barely a whisper of a disturbance on the surface. Its scales, keeled and rough, provide traction on both wet banks and submerged logs, allowing it to navigate its complex territory with confidence. The snake is constantly in motion, a hunter that actively seeks its quarry. Its forked tongue darts in and out, tasting the water, gathering chemical cues, painting a detailed scent map of its surroundings. It can detect the faintest trace of a fish, a frog, or even the subtle scent of a rival predator. Its eyes, positioned high on its head, allow it to scan the surface while remaining mostly submerged, a periscope in a world of constant threat. The water snake embodies the principle of opportunistic survival fast. Stealthy and adaptable, it thrives where danger lurks just beneath the shimmering surface. In the still, sun-dappled waters of a secluded pond, these two reptilian hunters share one battleground. The ecosystem here is a delicate balance of life and death, of growth and decay. Lily pads provide shade for lurking predators, while fallen logs offer sanctuary for the hunted. The water itself, thick with sediment and algae, obscures vision, turning every encounter into a close-quarters engagement. This is not a vast open ocean where hunter and prey can be seen from a distance. It is an intimate and claustrophobic arena. The turtle is claimed to spot near a dense patch of reeds, its body all but invisible in the murky gloom. It has become part of the landscape, a patient, living trap. Stillness is absolute, a void of movement in a world teeming with life. It is waiting for a mistake, for a moment of inattention. The turtle's strategy is one of energy conservation and overwhelming force. It's relying on its formidable defense and the raw power of its bite. It is a fortress that attacks. Not far away, the water snake weaves its way through the submerged stems of cattails. It is on the hunt, its senses alive to the vibrations and scents of the pond. It is a creature of constant assessment, aware of every shadow, every ripple. The snake knows the turtle is here not by sight, but by a primal instinct, a chemical signature in the water that warns of a dominant predator. Yet, hunger is a powerful motivator. A small school of minnows darts by, and the snake's attention is momentarily diverted. But its primary goal is a more substantial meal, perhaps a frog hiding among the lily pads. Its survival depends on agility, impeccable timing, and a cunning ability to escape. It cannot afford a direct confrontation with the armored behemoth that shares its territory. Its method is one of calculated risk, of exploiting momentary opportunities while always being prepared to vanish in a flash of serpentine motion. The snake is a blade, constantly probing for a weakness, a gap in the defense. A tense, unspoken dialogue unfolds between the two. The turtle, motionless, exudes an aura of implacable dominance. Its very presence is a declaration of ownership over this patch of the pond floor. The snake, in its fluid, ceaseless movement, represents a challenge to that authority. It is an intruder, a nimble opportunist that refuses to be intimidated by sheer size and power. The air grows thick with anticipation. The birds in the surrounding trees seem to fall silent. Even the hum of insects appears to fade, as if the entire ecosystem is holding its breath, waiting for the inevitable clash. This is a confrontation that shows how even the calmest, most tranquil waters can hide the violent, unforgiving realities of survival. The pond is a theater of instinct, and the main actors are about to take their positions for the final dramatic scene. The snake, emboldened by its successful navigation of the reeds, glides into a more open patch of water. It moves with a confidence that borders on recklessness, its head held high, its tongue tasting the currents. A frog leaps from a lily pad nearby, and the snake's predatory instincts flare. It changes course, its movements becoming more focused, more directed. It is locked onto its prey. But in its focused pursuit, it makes a critical error. Its path takes it directly over the submerged, camouflaged form of the snapping turtle. For a fraction of a second, the snake passes over the living stone, oblivious to the immense danger lurking just inches below. In this world of reflections and ripples, one false move means the end. There is a subtle shift in the mud, a slight clouding of the water, as the turtle's powerful legs find purchase. The ancient predator has waited for this moment. Its world for the past hour has been nothing but stillness. Now that stillness is about to be shattered. A ripple, a strike. The water explodes into a maelstrom of violent motion. In a movement too fast for the eye to truly process, the turtle's head erupts from the water, its neck extending to an impossible length. There is no sound but the chaotic churning of water as power meets precision, as ancient shell meets supple scale, as immovable patience collides with reckless speed. The turtle's jaws, forged by eons of evolution to crush the shells of its own kind, snap shut with devastating force. The snake writhes, its body coiling and thrashing in a desperate, futile attempt to escape. But it is too late. The trap has been sprung. The armored titan has asserted its dominance with brutal finality. The battle, which seemed to build with such slow, simmering tension, is over in an instant. The victor and the vanquished are briefly locked in a macabre embrace before the turtle. With its prize secured, begins to drag the snake down into the murky depths from which it came. The water's surface slowly calms, the violent ripples smoothing out until only the gentle lapping of the pond remains. The sun continues to shine, the insects resume their hum, and the lily pads float serenely, as if nothing has happened. The drama is over. In the pond's murky depths, survival isn't about who is stronger or faster in the abstract. It is a game of moments, of inches, of opportunities taken and mistakes made. It's about who strikes first and who dares to wait longer. The water snake's speed and agility make it a formidable hunter, but its momentary lapse in awareness proved fatal. The snapping turtle's victory was not won with speed, but with an unwavering, primal patience and the flawless execution of a single, perfect strike. Today, patience triumphed over speed, defense over agility. The ancient hunter has reaffirmed its rule over its domain. But the pond is a dynamic, ever-changing world. Other snakes patrol these waters, and other turtles lie in wait. The eternal contest of adaptation and instinct will continue, written in the ripples and shadows of the quiet water, a timeless story of dominance and survival. Who will rule the pond, the armored titan, or the swift serpent? Leave your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more epic wildlife showdowns.